Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
Hey, what's going down, sports fans, cappers, hustlers, gamblers all around the world? It is your boy, Marley Bets, coming at you live with another video episode of Brothas N Bets. Trying to get my goddamn beanie together here. Supposed to have my boy, Daby Caby, my baseball specialist, to bust down a couple baseball games for you guys, but I haven't heard from him, so hopefully he hits me a little bit later. But if you don't, then goddamn it, I'm gonna still give out my little couple plays. I don't got a lot. It's still super early in the season, so we're not really going heavy. We're super focused on look, coach is calling me right now. What's up, coach? I'm doing a live show.
What's up?
I'm doing the show. I'm live right now.
Should I go to Daby? Should I do the same thing? Straight to LA.
I don't know. I'm doing the show. I'm live right now. You on the phone?
Oh, okay.
You're good. You're good. So, happy birthday to the coach. My man is out in Vegas celebrating his B-Day. My other half, my partner, B-Day, my brother. So, back to what I was saying. MLB, supposed to have my boy Daby Caby, excuse me, Daby Caby. But something happened. I haven't heard from him. I assume he'll either hit me later or we'll make this happen next time for sure. So, like I was saying, it's still super early in the season. Haven't really done a ton of betting. Been really focused on NBA playing games, playoffs coming out. But we did take some picks yesterday. We hit the Cubs yesterday on the money line. And then I lost on the Blue Jays. I took the run line there. But enough for yesterday's action. So, let's get started with today's action. First game we got on the docket is we got those Cubs. They're going on the road to take on. They're on the road to take on those Colorado Rockies. The line is the Cubs money line is at plus 107. The run line plus 1.5 is at minus 170, and the Rockies money line is at minus 117. The run line minus 1.5 is at plus 150. The total is at 10. Let's scroll down and see here. On the mound, we got Stroman and we got Marquez. Obviously, we got two really good pitchers on the mound today. Y'all gonna have to bear with me a little bit because I'm one deep, running everything and trying to give out the plays. Well, so it's super early in the season, but we're gonna give out some trends anyway. What I like to call actual factuals. The Cubs are 6-2 straight up in their last 8 games. 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games against Colorado, and 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games this season. 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games against an opponent from the National League. And the total is going under in 5 of their last 6 games on the road, and 4 under in 4 of the last 5 games they're playing on the road in Colorado. Now, the Rockies, they're 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games this season. 2-4 straight up in the last 6 games against an opponent from the National League. And the total has gone under in 4 of their last 6 games. Now, both teams are 4-2. The Cubs, by the way. So I'm going to backdoor. Let me get this out of the way by saying this. I'm going to backdoor. I was a little scared, but I'm going to take the Cubs again here. I took them yesterday on the money line. Going to take them again on the money line. I think we got 2 strong pitchers here in Marquez and Stroman. So I also made a play on the first 5 under. Hopefully we can get a good performance from both pitchers coming out of the gate. But my play for today is I took the money line again. The Cubs are 2-1 on the road this season. 3-0. 4-2 ATS as well as 4-2 overall. Strowman, we already know he has good stuff, and he's going to put up a fight. So I took the Cubs here on the money line. Kind of don't like taking teams back to back like this the way I am, but I feel good about the Cubs this season. Well, not this season, but right here in this spot. So we're going to ride with the Cubs on the money line. God damn it. Caby, I really need you here today. Let me see. All right. Cool. He said the show's almost over, so I guess he's still going to jump down here with me. All right, so we'll get Cab's picks when he comes in and see what his thoughts are. On the games. So, like I said, here I'm on the Cubs. I'm on the money line here. Stroman's, I think he only had one start, right? Stroman's ERA is 1.80. Marquez is 1.29. Like I said, we don't in his last start, and Stroman's last start, it was it took the loss, but he didn't pitch bad. He went 5 innings, only gave up 1, 3 strikeouts. He ended up with a no decision, but he personally pitched his ass off. Marquez, he got the win. They were going against the Angels 3-2. He went 7 deep into the game with only 1 error and 5 strikeouts. So he got the no decision in the game. So I didn't really see that game, but let's keep it moving. So I'm on the Cubs on the money line there, and I took a shot with the first 5 under in the Cubs and Rockies. So with that being said, let's keep it moving here. On the next game, we have the Houston Astros. They're on the road taking on the Seattle Mariners. The line opened up, or the line is currently, hold on, this is your boy Cap. What's up?
What's up, bro? It literally just fucking ended.
That's cool. Come in. I'm live right now, so just jump on in.
I'm coming, bro.
All right, you're good. So that was my boy Cab. Until he comes back, we're going to finish reading off these numbers for you guys. The Astros money line is at 111, and the run line is, everybody, what's going down?
What up, man?
Daby Cab, my boy. All the way
what up? How's it going, man?
Up? And it's going good, man. Been kind of on here blabbing for a fucking.
Bro, I'm sorry. I know how that goes. Dude, you saw me yesterday. I almost lost it when I was on there by myself. I was like, oh no.
Man, yeah, it sucks. It's not the first time. It's cool. This is not our normal hour, so I don't even have a bunch of people in the chat right now. So
hey,
it's all good.
They can go back and they can see the money that they missed. I mean,
facts. So the only thing I've done so far was this one game. I want to hear your thoughts on what I saw. I was on the Cubs last night. So I normally don't take teams back to back like that, but I took Stroman. Took him on the.
I did too.
And I know Marquez is a beast. I know Marquez
he is, man.
But I took Stroman. I took him on the money line. I also took first 5 under.
Okay. That's not bad with these two pitchers, man. I'll tell you what. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm trying to find my notes. I just got done with Jose. That show went a little over an hour. So, man, I'm sorry. Like, that's why I didn't give you a time, because I didn't know.
Right.
So I'm sorry, man. All 11 games, man. Whew, a long card, bro. So here's the thing with the Cubs right here, man. First off, I know the Rockies' record is good, but they're not. All right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, am I fooled? Like, is it this the same old Rockies we've been watching?
There's a reason why they were favored to lose against the Rangers. Now, they ended up winning those games, but they weren't favored to win, right? The Rangers aren't a good team. The Rockies aren't a good team. The Rockies might win this game. This is baseball. So when I'm saying this is like, man, this shit could go anyway, right? Do I need to? No, I'm good.
No, bro. Not on my show.
Okay, bet. So I mean, it can go any way, right? But dude, like, look at the value right here. We're getting the Cubs at plus 107 against the Rockies. Like,
Right.
what is going on here? And
With
it's not like the Cubs.
Stroman on the mound.
And that's the thing too. So like Stroman, man, if he's at home, he's consistent. If he's on the road, he's consistent. He's Mr. Consistent, right? Like he is just, he's not ever like, oh my God, amazing, but he's never really that. I mean, he has bad games, but as a whole,
We all do.
yeah. As a whole, he is, man, he's Mr. Consistent. Like I keep saying. So here's the thing. I've got a good pitcher on the mound for the Cubs, and you're giving me plus 107. So I got plus 106 in the first 5 with the Cubs. It's just crazy to me. So that's what I rolled with on that first one. And like I just said, the value alone in this play is incredible because of the fact that it's the Rockies.
Right. I agree. Obviously, I agree because I should have taken what was I thinking? Not taking the first 5. Well, you know what? Only because he's going up against Marquez.
Exactly.
So that's kind of why I didn't jump on the first 5, but I did take the first 5 under. But I'm with you. I agree. The value we're getting is just, it's kind of hard to pass up on Marquez. And like you said, I don't think the Rockies are that good. Maybe it's just me. I don't think their record says what they are. So
kind of they beat the Rangers twice.
Right. Speaking of, so I didn't add this game on the card, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on this play. Like I told everybody,
we can do any games, by the way. It doesn't just have to be the.
Oh yeah, I know you just did a whole show, so I know you're very familiar.
Yeah, I'm good.
So, I didn't cap this game, but I was just thinking. I know you were on this play yesterday, and I was listening to what you and I can't remember who else was on. Jumped on the show last night, but we were on the Angels and Rangers game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, is today not a good day to take the Angels? Like, no way the Rangers win back-to-back games, right?
Well, it is baseball. You'll always hear me say that, man, because, former baseball player. Baseball is one of those sports, bro. Like, you can have the very worst team.
You know what, Cap? I'm sorry.
No, go, bro.
Introduce yourself to the brother.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that. What's up, guys?
Okay. So I just thought about when you're like former baseball player. I'm like, you know what? Nobody knows none of this shit. So introduce yourself, man. Plug the show, plug the Twitter, all that good stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys. It's Daby Cab, Daby Cab. Anytime I create something, I don't care if it's Twitter, Cash App, YouTube, right? It's Daby Cab. I just go with the same thing all the time. Not many people have Daby Cab as their name, so I don't got to worry about that. Like you said, former baseball player, but I love to cap. My 3 favorite things to cap without question: NCAA football, NCAA basketball, and then baseball, major leagues. So, yeah, that's about it, man. I have a show that I started with my brother Kenny. It's called Kenny and Cab. I'm also looking at some other ventures. Maybe me and Marley will make this a regular occurring thing here. Looking forward to. I love baseball, man, and this is what I do. You've become a good friend really quickly, so maybe we can make some people some money.
For sure. Let's do it. So I didn't know you did college football, so we'll have to do some. We'll have to bring you on. Me and Coach's college show. We'll have to feature you maybe a couple of days out the week or something.
Look, when we talk about transparency, I know there's always like, okay, how transparent is this? Is this motherfucker really transparent, right? So when I first started posting plays and stuff, I didn't know anybody. I knew Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy the Bag. I knew him, and that was about it, bro. I didn't know anything. I didn't know proper etiquette for putting my plays up on Twitter. I didn't know any of that shit. But what I wasn't gonna do is lie. So I mean, even when I first started, my plays have been 100% transparent. I now track everything on a third-party website, BetStamp.
I gotta fucking start using BetStamp. You told me about that.
It just shuts people up, bro. Like yesterday, I had a horrible day. I went 0-3. But you know what? In the last 3 months, which it's mostly college basketball, my BetStamp's at a 15% ROI. And anybody who gambles long-term and has 500 bets, if you can hit a 15% ROI and 500 bets,
fucking amazing.
Thank you. So, wow. Why was I talking about that? Because you said college football, and that's what I was gonna say. I hit 61% in college football this year, man. I don't know if I'll ever do that again.
You might not, but we're gonna hope you do, especially when you're on the show. And I'm gonna hope you do it, especially for your pockets. So, Yeah,
For
it can
sure.
be repeated, man, for sure. So
Whoa.
let's get back to the game. So you gave us the Cubs play, obviously. So that's all I got in so far. So I'll just
You wanted to
start
talk
back.
about the Angels real quick and the
Oh yeah,
Rangers?
Give me your opinion on the Angels. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I didn't cap the game. I was just kind of thinking the Angels are not a good fucking baseball team. Like, no way they're going to duplicate what they did last night. However, I also was thinking, I didn't make any plays, by the way, on this game. This is just what I'm thinking. I was looking at the over, but it's at 10. It's kind of high. So I was kind of scared of that.
It's high for a reason, man. This Rangers team is like a classic Rangers team. There was a little stretch period, you know, when they had the Josh Hamilton comeback, and they had a good pitching staff. They had a good bullpen. There was a small period of time. Yo, what up, James Little, man?
Come on,
I don't know if you.
Brothas N Bets is all around this motherfucker, James.
Yeah, yo, Marley's a good dude, man. Of course, I know Brothas N Bets. So is Coach. These guys are awesome. We got to hang out in San Antonio, but so the Rangers, other than that little stretch, right? Because I've lived in Dallas. The Rangers are the team that I know more than.
Oh my God! Quick!
Go.
I just thought about it. You're in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
They just signed Matt Carpenter, right?
Yeah.
My high school quarterback. God damn it! I know the Carps.
That's cool.
I know
That's
Matt.
cool.
His dad's a fucking baseball coach, legend at my high school. He won like fucking 3 or 4 national titles.
Damn.
Baseball. They named the field after him. We played football together. He was my quarterback. Well, I was a junior. He was a senior. His senior year.
Okay.
He was the high school quarterback. Like, Matt's fucking awesome guy. Shout out to my boy Matt Campbell. I
Yo,
was
that's
my
what's
boy, but just somebody I went to high school with.
That's what's up, man.
Thought about the connection just a while ago.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry.
Go
ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, if you hear any noise, I can't talk noise. People are about to come in, but it won't be long. They're just coming in the door behind me, like in the other room in the garage. So Matt Bush, that's who's starting tonight for the Rangers. He's a bullpen guy. You know that the Rangers. This is a bullpen game. Rangers they're going into the bullpen from pitch one.
Wow, that's why the total is what it is.
Yes. Okay. So the Rangers are in the bullpen from pitch one. Their bullpen has been exhausted this year. I mean, it's the Rangers. They don't have good starting pitching, so that means you're in the bullpen a lot. And You're telling me you got the bullpen going the whole game with a not good pitching team against the Angels team that has been struggling. They burned me yesterday, and like I always say, it's baseball, man. This Rangers team, they can hit. That's the one thing they can do. They can hit the ball. They got some new hitters. They got some power in the lineup. But you can't win games without pitching, man. It's like you cannot do it. If there's one thing you can't do, you can't be a successful baseball team without pitching. End of story. And the Rangers don't have any pitching. And the Angels should be embarrassed that they just got their ass spanked yesterday. Like literally, they got beat bad yesterday. They had Ohtani on the mound. And another thing, I was saying this just on Jose's show, man. Rangers scored 10 runs yesterday, but like Ohtani was throwing some meat. I'm talking just fat pitches like out over the plate. And for anybody who's not a huge baseball person, I don't give a shit if you throw 125 miles an hour, which isn't a thing, but I don't care how hard you throw. It doesn't matter if you throw 96 or 89. If the ball is flat and it doesn't have movement on it, that downward run right for a righty or the opposite way for a lefty, if the ball doesn't have movement on it, professional baseball players, they're gonna do what the Rangers did yesterday.
That shit. They're professionals.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So this is another one, man, where Angels have been struggling, and people like probably thought, because they have a good roster, they have a good team, but they don't. That doesn't reflect. It hasn't in the past couple of years. It's just they're just kind of always a letdown for what they have, and
right.
They really are, bro. Like the Angels, like they should be up there with like. The Astros, the Braves, the Yankees, and I'm talking about last year because they have the talent, but they just don't produce. All that being said, I'm not
best players in baseball in Trout over there.
Yep, exactly. So with all that being said, man, I'm on the Angels in the first 5. This is maybe not one of my favorite bets on the card, just because of the fact that it seems like everybody and their dog is on the Rangers today, man. Like God, I see. Bro, when I was in Jimmy's chat earlier, everybody was hyping up the Rangers money line, Rangers this.
Really?
And then with Jose's show, everyone was Rangers this, Rangers that. And if I know one thing, that ain't right. Okay, I'm not saying that like the Rangers can't win today. I'm saying that everybody being hyped up on the Rangers is crazy because bro, they've won 2 games. Like, what is everybody getting excited about? They
Right.
suck.
I would think it would be I mean, my initial, like I said, I didn't cap the game or like, break the game down or anything, but my initial thoughts just based off like what I know about the Rangers, and they're not one of the better baseball teams. That them getting the back-to-back wins over the Angels, I'm kind of like, no way, this might just be one of those fade the Rangers spots just because, right?
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, just like I said, just my thoughts. Not again.
Well, and the last thing I'll say, this last thing, then we'll move. And this might be why Jose's show took too long. When you get me talking baseball, I don't shut up sometimes.
That's why you're here, bro. I'm full disclosure to everybody out there. Everybody should know this that's been watching me now for a long time. I literally just started betting on baseball. Probably, okay, I'll take that back. Because I used to bet. Initially, my betting cycle went like this: football, basketball, then baseball, playoffs for like
that's
2 years. Then like I'm fully hooked. Now I'm just betting on. So like the last 3 years I've been betting on the season and the playoffs. But for like 4 years I've been betting playoffs only. So
you want to hear something even crazier?
Go ahead.
You have more experience betting it than me. But
I know that. We talked. You told me.
Yeah. This is
but it's different because you actually played the game. This is the game you grew up in love with. Like for me with football. I mean, I didn't make it to the majors. I played college ball, but like even if I started capping yesterday, I know fucking football.
Right.
That's just what I do. I watch it. I fucking Sports Center out. I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports dad. Like that's just what the sports is. Just what I do.
It's life, bro. Yeah.
Right. Sports is fucking life. So yeah. Anytime you get carried away on baseball, man, go. Like I'm here to soak it all in. That's that's all my message is at the end of the day is. So don't worry about getting carried away. Like talk baseball. So let's go.
So then I'll say it right. Rangers are already in their bullpen. I already talked about how the bullpen's tired. I mean. Again, it's baseball, so the Rangers could come out and somehow throw a shutout. The bullpen could throw it. It's happened before. I've seen it. I've seen bullpen like full game bullpen shutouts, shit like that, right? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't expect it to happen. It could, but let's say Matt Bush comes out and gets in trouble. He's only going to go 1, maybe 2 innings tops,
right?
Maybe, and then they go to the next guy, right? As soon as they start getting in trouble, if any of their bullpen pitchers have trouble and their bullpen pitchers suck, the game could blow up in their face. And so you're telling me that you have to have multiple shitty pitchers to get through this game? Like, right. I like my odds. I like my chances.
I got you. I was thinking the same thing. I may make her. Are you guys doing the show tonight?
No. I think I might. Or I'm gonna hop on Cash It Fridays with the Razor Sharp picks.
Oh, with the Razor. I'm gonna be in the show.
I'm just there to talk live betting baseball. I don't know horses, but I like to learn. I like to listen.
I'm listening. Razor sent me a shout out to Razor. He sent me the TVG link for him. So I'm thinking I'm gonna sign up. I think I'm gonna sign up and start just like fucking around.
What does that mean?
So that's like the link for that we can use here in Texas to bet because my site doesn't have horses. So every time they're talking,
TVG, that's horses. Okay,
right, TVG. So I was thinking I'm going to sign up just like for days I do your show or when I'm listening to
Bro, horses, like I haven't really bet them much yet, but I feel like they're so dangerous, man. Because you hear somebody, they're like, "Oh, I bet 12 and I won $345." Sure as shit, the moment I bet 12, I'm not gonna win that.
Right.
Like,
so we were at the track when we met the guys. Right, that was my first time. Well, it wasn't my first time horse betting. I did it in Vegas, like. I think Jimmy gave the Kentucky Derby odds like 1 year, and I was just like, "Fuck it."
You can't not, right?
Right? Just fuck it. I was having a good week probably or something. I was like, "Fuck it." I got some money to burn. Let's go put it on the horses. Actually, the horse fucking won, but something happened that year. It was the year like the horse won, but he cheated or he started.
Oh no.
Something happened where like they didn't give it to the actual horse that won. They gave it to the second place horse because some shit happened like 2 years ago. Anyway. So I say that to say this, but when we met up at the track, shout out Big Boss. Big Boss was helping me out. Wham was helping me out. I was listening to Razor, and Razor fucking knows his shit.
Oh yeah.
All I kept hearing every couple minutes was shots, shots. So I know he was fucking doing good. So I figured like fuck it, I'll just the bullshit when we're on live listening to Kenny throw a couple of dollars here and there. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything major. I don't even know how to read the card. So
No,
but
me neither. They
I'm
confuse
just
me
like,
too.
fuck it, bro.
Yeah, when I
Like,
look in that chat and they're like the exact of the trifecta, I'm just like,
so I understand that. I understand the like trisecta box where you bet like 3 horses. They can come in any place
oh, okay.
as long as it's first, second, or third. It doesn't matter the order. So I understand that. And then I understand if you don't box it, then they have to come in like that specific order.
So what is it called if you don't box it?
Just like a trisecta, no box, I guess.
Okay.
We're gonna have to ask Kenny then when we get
Right.
when we get to that. All right, let's keep it moving. We only got 1 game in. We got 3 more to go. Not going to be that long of a show. Really quick on baseball. So next game we got on docket is the Astros, my hometown team. I don't give a fuck about all the trash can jokes. Bring them on. I'll sit next to the trash can and bang that hoe with you. We still got that ring though.
But it's not like they're the only team taking signs, man. Everybody
I
needs
don't
to
give a shit if we were the only thing. You think Tom Brady cares what people says about Spygate right now?
No.
You think he's like, oh yeah, the Spygate ring doesn't count? Fuck no.
They weren't the only team. And
that ring fucking counts. Anyway,
it's something you do in baseball, bro. You try and get the other team signed. Now, yes, the way that it was gone about wasn't necessarily
right. I understand it was a violation of the rules that obviously everyone was breaking, and then they told him to stop and we didn't stop. Apparently, that's what happened. So
but at what point is it the catcher and the pitcher's job to pick up on the fact that the hitters are teeing off, right? Like,
I don't know.
You're
You're more in the know about that than me. The unwritten rules of baseball. And
you try and get signs. You try and stealing signs is a part of the game, man.
Only thing I know is they didn't take the ring away. That's all I know. And
because they know how many other teams would have got exposed if they tried to.
If the ring is not taken away, that means we are still the champions. And until otherwise, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Go Astros. Now, with that being said, the Astros money line is currently at -111. The run line is at -1.5 plus 140. The Mariners run money line is at, I like that, -1.5 plus 140. It's a great line. The Mariners money line is at +101. The run line is at +1.5, -160. The total is at 8. I'm going to read off a couple of actual factuals for you guys. Don't have much. Season still early, but the Stros, they're 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games. The total has gone under in 6 of their last 7, under in 5 of their last 6 on the road, and under in 5 of the last 6 this season. The Seattle Mariners, they're 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games, 2-4 straight up in their last 6 games. The total is going under in 5 of the last 7. This is obviously going back to last season, and over in 9 of the last 12 games against the Houston Astros. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Over in 9 of the last 12 against the Houston Astros.
I like that one.
What you got? What you think? Do you have a play on this game?
I do. Yeah. I like what you said, man. At the end of that, because you gave them, and it was screaming under at first, but then you said 9 of the last 12 has gone over here, and this is a Houston team that, they have that bomb, they have that home run power, right? They have big hitters in their lineup,
right.
And Gonzalez he's not bad. You'll hear me say this a lot when I talk baseball. His stuff can get flat, like his pitching, and if you're not getting that movement, you're going to get hit by major leaguers, right? He can be good, but he can also get flat. Jose was talking about how much he hated Odorizzi on his show, and I get it. Everybody has their own opinions. It's fine. But the dude is 68 and 63. Nothing amazing in his career.
I was going to say this. He gets the job done.
That's where I'm going. Bro. Exactly. He's 68, 63. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst in his career with the 3.95 ERA. He keeps his ERA under 4 most seasons. He's pretty consistent. I wouldn't call him Mr. Consistent, but he's consistent. Right. And again, a lot of what you're going to see me doing when I cap baseball is like putting the pitchers against each other, and then I'm going to obviously look into what hitters do on each pitcher. I think this is going to be a fun series all year. Both of these teams are the 2 that I would say would be at the top of the division at the end of the season. All that being said, I'm on the Astros in the first 5. like I said, you were talking about that over stat. I think this could be a breakout game for the Astros here. I could see the Astros scoring 8 runs possibly. So yeah, that's why I'm on the Astros here. I took the Astros in the first 5. Let me get my juice pulled up really quick for you. Sorry, it's taking me a second. I got minus 106 in the first 5. Minus 106 in the first 5.
All right. I got you. First 5. Astros.
What up, Kenny? What up? I if you could, man, Kenny, I didn't want to sit here looking at my phone right when I got in, so I just threw Jimmy and Razor in it. But if you want to retweet this for us, we'd appreciate it.
If you want to do it,
I was asking. I retweeted and I threw because Razor had asked for the link earlier to your
show.
Oh
yeah, bro, you're good. You're good. Anybody we fuck with from Pub Sports or from the little, I like to call it our little low bagger circle.
Yeah.
They're always more than welcome anytime to join the fucking show.
Last thing on this game, man. One thing I think I might need to do better at is value in baseball because there's so much value on the card, man. Like I cashed a Mets bet earlier today. I got a minus run and a half, and it was even. And to me, that was a smash spot for the Mets earlier, man. That was just their home opener, just a smash spot. That's all, bro. And right here, like you got plus 140 for minus a run and a half. What up, Nut Flush?
Nut Flush.
That's
what
that
up?
guy right there, man.
Nut Flush is the motherfucking man.
So yeah, he is for real. So you got that plus
old school OG low bagger.
Yes, man. Knows his stuff. I really enjoy talking baseball with that guy. But like I said, I'm on the Astros first 5. I need to do a better job of finding value. Minus 106 isn't bad. I'm this is the college football and basketball betting in me, but minus 110 is a typical VIG for me. So if I'm getting less than that, I don't hate it.
Right.
But man, at plus 140 for minus a run and a half, if you're going with the Astros, that's probably the play you want to take. Probably the play I should have taken. But it didn't. So it is what it is, because I really do think the Astros they're due to break out here, which is a terrible word to use in betting. I know, but
no, I actually agree with you. The Astros haven't been last couple of games been batting like most people expected them to in the last couple of years, and especially going against Gonzalez, you would think this would be a tremendous time to bring those bats alive.
You know what? I'm about to piss a bunch of bettors off, I think, and I'm going to in the future also. I don't care if they don't like the word due. I agree, maybe in football, maybe in basketball, maybe in other sports, but saying somebody is due is literally dugout talk.
So I have a rule.
Uh-huh.
I don't bet on dues. Doesn't mean I don't use the word, but
okay, so that makes sense.
I don't bet on dues though. I like fuck that shit. Like I don't bet on it because I think a team is due. Although this is a good spot play if we were talking, football or basketball. I don't know if baseball uses spot plays.
No, but literally like, hey man, you're due. Like that is something you would say. Like you got this, bro. You're due. Like you're gonna come through. You're due. Like saying you're due in baseball is something that is very, very common. At least it was in my baseball life. Like I heard it all the time. So when I say due, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna bet because they're due, right? But it's like, yeah, if they're due and you feel it, you feel that energy, you see what could change. Like you're saying they're due for a reason. And I guess that's the difference, right? If you're just looking at the numbers and you're saying it, that's one thing. But if you're actually paying attention to the game, like saying somebody's due, you're saying that for a reason, right? Cab getting smarter already. Pay attention to, yeah. Nut Flesh. I see, man, dude, Cash is like plus 146 on a nightly basis, and I'm sitting out here on minus 110, like looking like an asshole.
Nut Flush is the man. Everybody that doesn't know that's in my chat that hasn't seen or heard about Nut Flush Allen before, please follow this man and take his plays. He knows his shit. Like I said, old school OG. He was a low bagger before I was a low bagger, and I know I've been a low bagger for at least 5-6 years.
Dang, so, yeah. I think he's yeah.
Like, oh no, he's been there. I remember when I first got in, like hearing Jimmy you say his name and shit, and seeing him in the chat. Like he's definitely longer than I am, old school. So please,
him and Jimmy are good buddies, man. They're
please
like,
follow him and win some money. What's up, James? I need one bet. Who y'all like today? So we already gave out. We're both on the Cubs. Cavs on first 5. I'm on full game. Cav just gave out first 5 Astros. I am on the Astros money line. I'm on the full game. Call me a homer. I am. I'll admit it. But we're gonna bang the shit out of Gonzalez. His ERA is 9 right now, and I don't have the numbers right in front of me. But the last time we played him, I think his numbers against Tuve is like Tuve's batting like 3-something.
It's a
I
see
is
the
a
Astros.
smack city for us, to quote Jay Money. If anybody listens to Jay Money,
I should have talked more about that on the last show, but I won't miss it here, man. The hitter pitcher matchup here is just like I don't know if you look, like
yeah, I
think
know. I didn't write. I don't have. So I just finished doing LJ show, and like I just straight transition here. I left my notes outside.
I did the same.
So my notes are outside. I have the notes against them, but like we are fucking gonna kill Gonzalez today. That's why I say I don't really bet on dudes. I didn't bet on dudes because I just like the Stros anyway. But if there was a dude situation, and we ain't talking about mountains, if there was a dude situation, then this is the time for our fucking bats to come alive.
Yeah.
And I think even if they don't come alive, the fucking Mariners are batting 192. We're batting 218, which is awful, but they're batting 192. So
yeah, and they're not a 192 team, and the Astros aren't a, what did you say, what was their average right now?
218.
Okay, both of these teams obviously should be hitting a little better, but the Astros should be hitting better. Way better, and the Mariners should probably just be hitting, I don't know what, 220.
They don't hit. They normally don't hit. They're normally a defensive team. So my thing with I don't know. Hey, maybe you can tell me this. So this is my thing with the Mariners. I like to bet them at home late at night because Seattle time frame is West Coast, right? And it's really late. So when it's like a 9 o'clock game for there, if it's an East Coast team playing, it's like 11, 12 o'clock at night, maybe even 1 o'clock at night for East Coast team. So that's kind of or at least one of my little Mariners betting philosophy. Late night at home.
That's a good angle, man. And like notoriously the Mariners, like they're like you just said, man, they win with pitching, which I've got no problem with. But they're a good under team most of the time, like trendy wise.
Yeah, definitely a good under team.
Good to bet at night at home. I like that, man. I like that a lot.
So yeah, one of my little angles. All right, so we only got 2 more games. Like I told you guys when we first started doing this, I'm not, since my baseball knowledge is still learning, I don't like to go, and I'll be doing like 2-3 shows a day now. So
it gets crazy, right, bro?
Man, I still have a job and the wife and the kids. Hopefully, I can be like Tease and get the balls and the cojones, to just like fuck it and live off this shit. Or, maybe I can just subcontract my business out and do both, one of the two. Anyway, that'd be even better, right?
Yeah.
Right now, but when you got 4 kids, man, it's not enough.
Oof, I've got 2, and I already that's too many.
Well, yeah, double that, and then fucking expensive. So I need you guys in the chat to help me out. I need Cap to help me out, and we all got to make some goddamn.
Yeah,
money.
For real.
All right,
if you're in the chat, make sure. Screw.
Go ahead.
I was about to say. Sometimes I talk weird. Definitely do hit the like and subscribe and all that. But more importantly, if you're willing, like go on Twitter and retweet the show, man.
Yeah.
Like go up there and retweet that shit. Get it out. Tag your friends. Tag people that might watch baseball or basketball or whatever the show is. That's how we're gonna start bringing people in. I've only been doing this for a little bit, and it's almost like you got to coerce some people. But once they get in there, they have a good time. They learn, and it's like, oh, we're family. But it's like you just kind of gotta push them. So go retweet that shit. Get them in here.
Hell yeah, James. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. James has been one of the day one listeners for sure.
That's awesome, James.
And bro, I love that Publipalooza thing. Like, man, I've had Kenny and you and Jimmy and Razor and just meeting everybody in fucking person and shit. Like, and then following everybody's show and shit. That shit's been fucking amazing. Especially for me, man. I fucking love that shit. So, bam, let's keep it going though. Next game, I heard Sharpie. I think I'm going to get Sharpie on this, which scares the fuck out of me because
Yeah, he's a good capper.
Sharpie is fucking amazing. So we got the Giants and Rondon on the goddamn mound. Giants money line is at -154. The run line. Hey, y'all let me know if I'm too loud. I feel like I'm screaming and I'm drinking and smoking, so I don't know.
Right. I don't smoke in my house. As soon as the show's over, I am going out.
That's why I moved this thing to the garage. See,
That's what I need to do.
Somewhere I can, we can't do this nut smoking thing.
Dude.
Unless I'm getting paid to not smoke. Then we'll be talking something different. Giants money line is at -154. The run line -1.5 is at +105. Guardians money line is at +144. Run line -1.5 is at -125. And the total is 7.5. We have Rondon and Plesac. I think I said that right. On the mound today, normally I do the pitcher stats, but we haven't really had enough stats to go over, so we skip that. I'll give a couple actual factuals really quick. Obviously, some of this is going to go back into last season. The Giants, 14-6 straight up in their last 20 games, but 8-1 straight up in their last 9 games against Cleveland, 12-2 straight up in their last 14 games on the road. And the total has gone under in 4 of their last 5 games. Also under in 4 of the last 5. Read the same stat. 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games against an opponent from the American League.
Okay.
Cleveland, real quick. 4-1 straight up in their last 5. 5-11 straight up in their last 16 at home. And the total's gone over in 4 of their last
by
5
themselves.
games. Go ahead, Cab. Let's go.
Okay. I'm sorry, and I don't know, but I'm just thinking about this Cleveland team, man. Have you seen the runs that they put up 44 runs in the last 4 games, right?
Yes.
Back to that whole do thing. All right, bro. Nobody can do that. First off, Cleveland's, they might be a good hitting team, and people might have misread them, but they're not supposed to be a good hitting team. And even if they were the best hitting team in baseball, the shit they've done the last 4 games is unrealistic. It's not sustainable. It's just not, okay? This pitching matchup right here is, in my opinion, the best pitching matchup on the board. Flat out.
I agree. I agree.
These are the best, in my opinion, these are the best 2 pitchers going today, or the best pitching matchup. Shout out again to Nutflush. He's all over these Giants, man. He's boots on the ground. He's been a fan of them for a long time. He gives very valuable information on them. He got a whole bunch on us on the team total under for the season on them. I've only watched him 1 game this year. I'm one of those people that really likes to have my eyes on what I'm betting. No, I don't just look at numbers. And the Giants, man, they pissed me off with they're just not a great hitting team, man. They just really, really aren't. And all that being said, man, the Guardians, like, cool, man. What they've done is great, but that's not a reflection of who they are. That's not a realistic expectation. And with these 2 pitchers on the mound, and if you take those last few games out, there's no way we would be getting a 4 in the first 5. It would be a 3.5. Like, there's no way we'd be getting a 4. It would be a 3.5 if you took the last few Guardians games out. So I actually, personally, I took the first 5 under 4 runs in this game, which I know people are like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Do you see?
My eyes just perked up a little bit.
Yeah. I know, man.
Well, I don't know. Rondon's on the mound, so are they going to do that shit against Rondon?
Bro, I might be crazy right here, and I could look like a dumbass after this game, but everything tells me, if I remember that what Cleveland's doing is just not realistic. Like, everything in this game, it says under to me. So I took the first 5 under.
All right. So, like I said this earlier, I was listening to Sharpie today on his show, and Sharpie was all over Rondon, all over the fucking Giants. I think he took the Giants first 5. I can't remember the exact play, but he was all over.
I don't hate it, man, but it's hard for me to back. Now, first off, the Giant Rendon's great, so I'm not talking about their pitcher, but I can't back a subpar pitcher just because I can't, and I can't back an offense like that, man. Giants could score 12 runs today. I'll always say this: it's fucking baseball. They could score 12 runs, but they're just not a great offense, and I don't see them doing it.
What was the first 5 under?
4. And if you want the juice on it, give me 1 second. The juice on it, I got -110 at 4.
Okay.
4 runs.
Yeah, because you gotta, like you said, this is one of the better pitching matchups today. I like that play.
Thanks.
I think that's solid.
And I think it's something that the books know that people are going to be scared of, and not the average bettor is going to be scared of, and not looking at who the fuck would bet an under when this Cleveland team has scored like 10, 17, 10, and 7 runs, right? Like,
right.
Who would do it? Well, I did. So,
well, we're gonna find out soon. This game has already started. It's live. I tried to.
It is. Oh no, I'll make sure.
It literally just started. They're the first inning still.
Okay. I think I might have given out a bet on Jose's show. I haven't got to place yet, and it might not. All the other ones I'm already on because I had them before, but we agreed.
Yeah, I did them earlier. So obviously, I've been saying that Sharpie was on the Giants, and I'm scared because I'm going against Sharpie. So clearly, that puts me on the Guardians.
1 inning down.
You're good. I think you're going to be good. I think that was a solid play. As long as, like you said, the Giants aren't batting that good anyway. So if Rondon does his job, I think you're going to be fine. Now,
what is Kenny saying? He's losing me over there. I just saw Cab.
Who, Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny's. Oh, yeah, I just see Cab. Oh, almost second inning. I think he's. So could I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That was hard to understand.
I would have to
go ahead, bro. I want to know your play. I'm sorry that I just interrupted. I've been talking.
No, you're good. You're good. So I took the plus the 1.5 -125. I thought it was just great value with the pitcher that I have. I also took the money line with the Guardians. I agree with you. They can't keep this up.
That doesn't mean they can't win 2-1.
Doesn't mean I can't get me one more game or two.
Yeah.
Especially with the Giants, the way that they've been batting, they haven't been doing anything tremendous in my opinion. So, with the pitchers duel that we do have, like I said,
they could win by 1 run, bro. It could be a 1-0 game. Like
that's all I need. I don't think they're going to be. What is Kenny talking about? -3.5 at plus 300.
It better not be. That better not be the under for the fucking first 5, or else something's going wrong.
That's tremendous.
If the under is -3.5 at plus 300, then somebody's about to score.
Allen says he's on the Giants team total under.
Yeah, so there you go, right? That's what
you go right there.
And honestly, that might have been the smarter play, because you're not going against the hottest offense in all of baseball, maybe ever, right? Like I just did. So what Nutflush just did there, and I'm always constantly learning, man. Always learning. I might have looked at the first.
And I haven't been to, like I said, I've just kind of started. Actually, to be 100% honest with you, Jimmy and the guys just watching the show. That's who really started me betting on all these other sports like hockey. I got into hockey like 3 years ago when I moved to Vegas. So start betting on that. Love fucking hockey now. I'm watching, I'm like watching the hockey games, actually into the hockey games. So same with baseball. I was getting into it. I never really look at team totals for baseball, Flesh Allen. So I gotta start looking at that. I normally just look at money line, run line, and totals. I never really look at team totals. First 5. I'm a first 5 kind of guy. I know I haven't given any out today. That's just because it's so early. Yeah. I don't have a lot of information on my pitchers yet. So I'm really only doing like half units. I'm not even doing full units.
I am too.
On a lot of these games. So I'm just kind of trying to wait for like another couple series to get going. So that's kind of how
for both of us. Giants.
What game? What are you watching?
The Cleveland Giants game. Giants just hit a bomb. That's bad news for all 3 of us in here. Happens. Yeah, it's 1-0. It happens. Part of the game.
It's still early.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still early. Absolutely. That explains Kenny's number. I'm crazy it went all the way up to 5.5 though, because we've already got an inning down. Like that has me a little worried. I'm behind. They're about to jack another one or something, but we'll see.
5.5.
Oh, that pitch was fat, man. You cannot leave the ball over the plate like that, man. What is it with people leaving?
Oh, okay. It was a solo homer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not that worried about a solo. Could have just been a good shot.
Okay, at Cab, Nutflush at Cab, and at Marley and Cab, keep an eye on all games facing a weak offense. and the no score in first will have value.
First. Yeah, I remember you put me on that first. What was that? About 2 days ago? That was my first time betting on that no scoring the first. I never made that bet before until was that like 2-3 days ago?
Yeah. I think we were on who was it? Oh god. I just had it too. We were on the Adam Wainwright start. Is that it? Were we on the Cardinals?
No, it wasn't Wainwright.
Oh, because he
I
blew it
think
for me
Wainwright
yesterday.
got smashed. Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually won whatever bet. Well, I have to go through my Twitter.
It might have been. Yeah, I have it on BetStamp. I would just have to look. It might have been the Kansas City game, maybe.
Maybe no, it was two good pitchers that were going.
Okay.
I can't remember, but it was a good play nonetheless. All right, 3 games down, 1 more to go. This is the last play that I have for today, and boom.
Okay.
Got the Tampa Bay Rays. They're going on the road to take on the Chicago White Sox. Money line for the Rays is at plus 121. The run line plus 1.5 is at minus 175. The White Sox money line is at minus 131. And the run line is at minus 1.5 at plus 155. For some strange reason, I don't have the total on there. Let me get that up. But clearly, I made a mistake. And
no, you're fine, bro. Here, let me see if I can get it for you. Actually,
I have it right here. Total's at 8.
Okay.
There we go. Couple of actual factuals. Oh wait, well, I didn't say who's on the mound yet. And we got Rasmussen and Cease for the White Sox on the mound. And really quick actual factuals before I throw it back to Caby. Tampa Bay is 5-10 straight up in their last 15 road games, 6-3 straight up in their last 9 games when playing in Chicago. And totals gone under in 10 out of their last 14 games. Obviously, like I said, a lot of this goes back to last season. And the White Sox are 4-1 straight up in their last 5, 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games at the crib, but 3-6 straight up in their last 9 games when playing at home against the Rays. My man, Cab, last game of the day. Do you have a play? What are your thoughts? Let me know something.
Another double by the Giants. We got 2 outs, though. Just get out of the inning with 1 run, man.
Get out of this shit.
Yeah, get out of the damn inning, bro. That's it. Just get out of the inning. All right. Anyways, this is the first game we've gone over that I don't have a play in. I don't hate your play with the Rays right there at all. You're finding the value in it. I actually don't have this game completely capped because I can't. I don't know why. I don't like the White Sox. I know that favoritism is not supposed to come in, but I've just never liked the White Sox, and they're not a bad baseball team at all. And so this game was just a complete pass for me.
I got you. So I'm on Cease here.
Yeah.
I took the money line. And I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Don't have the notes in front of me, but I do.
Bro, umpires, man. Because I can't help but watch umpires. I've umpired.
Can't help but do what?
I can't help but watch umpires. I've umpired before. It's not about calling the strike inside of the box that you see. It's about consistency, man. And today, man, these umpires have been so frustrating. Even one of my plays that I won. So this isn't something that I'm just getting mad because the umpire is calling against me, right? It's just in general, there's been no consistency today, man. This guy in this Giants game, the last pitch, it was a ball, but he called it a strike just 3 pitches ago, and it was close enough. If you're gonna call it once, call it again. Stop the inconsistency, man. You got
that shit could be really fucking frustrating. Team totals have a ton of value. My bad. I'm reading Nutflush Allen's.
We both need to learn from him.
Team total have value. You don't need to sweat a win. Yep. All right, Nutflush, keep schooling me, big dog. Keep schooling me. Put me on game. I'm never above learning anything new, my good brother. So I sure appreciate you joining in. Appreciate the comments. Everybody, please, that hears this right now or that sees this later, go follow the homie Nutflush Allen. He will make you some goddamn money. I guarantee you, for sure. Like I said, I'm on Cease here. I'm on the money line. I don't know where I left off at. But as a favorite, the White Sox this season, they're 4-1 and 2-1 at the crib, whereas the Rays are 2-5 ATS on this season. Don't have their away record in front of me, but let me get back to my fucking notes. Cease's ERA is at 1.80, and Rasmussen's is at 4.5. I'm a believer in the White Sox right now.
That's what I'm saying.
And they don't never get, obviously they don't get the recognition or the pub they get because they're in the same city as the Cubbies and Bears, and it's just a lot of shit before you get to the White Sox. So they're a little under the radar, but I like Cease here. He started out his first game strong. I expect him to continue that against the Rays. The Rays haven't been looking good this season. I don't know what's going on over there. Normally they're a pretty solid team.
They've got the tools, man. But yeah, I agree, man. They haven't looked right. They haven't looked right at the plate. I don't know. I mean, it's baseball, man. Just like Cleveland's the hottest team right now, the Rays could be the
right.
coldest.
Shit happens. That's why I said, we're only 2 series in.
Yeah,
right
not
now.
even. Not even
1.5 series in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm only even doing the half units. I'm doing 2-team parlays, real small shit, until we get a good solid month in, and I got numbers that I can feel like I can break down and feel confident about because I've had a month of at least a month of baseball. Yeah, man, I can't wait either. My son loves baseball, so I'm like I said, I'm all over sports, man.
Hey, I'll bring my glove with me to the family reunion, man.
You should. I don't know if we have time to play baseball. It's going to be a lot of shit going on. I'm going to be drunk and high most of the time that I'm there.
Perfect.
You shoot pool?
Did I lose you?
Do you shoot pool?
No, there you are. Oh, I thought I lost you for a second.
No, you're still here. I still got you.
Okay. Did you ask me something? Because if you did, I did not hear it.
You didn't hear me. Do you shoot pool? Can you shoot pool?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to bring my stick.
Oh, okay. See, that's like if you asked me if I could play ping pong and I was like, I'm going to bring my paddle.
Then I'll be like, but if you ask me if I could play ping pong, I'd be like, I know the rules.
Bro, I can play. We had a table in our locker room at Tech, and that shit got competitive, man. Competitive.
I've been at college campuses. I went to a small high school, ETB, East Texas Baptist. And I've seen ping pong get really fucking competitive. I suck. I'll be 100% honest with you. Pool's a different story, though. I'll beat some motherfuckers in pool.
So I'm not gonna sit here and talk. You just said
I'm not like a pool shark, though. I still got a lot. Because people hear when you got a stick, they think oh, you must be a bad motherfucker. You got.
That's the first thing I thought.
Right. No, I mean, I can beat some motherfucker. I'm no slouch, but I'm not gonna act like I'm a motherfucking pool shark.
Give you one more little nugget. Here's Nut Flush. When betting team totals, if you like the home team in MLB, remember they are favored. You will most likely lose 3 at bats in the bottom of the 9th. That is beautiful. Good catch. Beautiful advice right there. I was actually telling, and this was, it wasn't I wasn't thinking like Nut Flush, but that's genius. The other day I was looking at a live total and it was with Kenny. I was on the show talking to him and I said, guys, if you're going to bet a live total, make it line up with the team that is winning. Wait, hold on. Whatever you want to go, think about the last 3 outs, right? So if you need runs, you want to make sure the home team is going to get another at bat. And if you don't need runs, you might want to line it up to where the home team doesn't have to hit. Does that make sense?
Right.
You follow me? So let's say you're on an under right here, right? Let's say you wanted to get on an under in this San Francisco Cleveland game. San Francisco's up 1-0 right now. So you wouldn't want according to what we just said, good play, good play, man. That was a good play. I'm sorry that was a good play, bro. What we just saw was pretty awesome. So in this one, you would only want to look at the over if you were going to bet a total, because right now Cleveland would get the last at bat in the bottom of the 9th.
Right. You want that last at bat. Okay.
And if you were going to go under, you would wouldn't you love to erase 3 outs that you have to go through?
Right.
Because the home team is not going to hit if they're winning.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, It makes sense.
I mean, it's 3 outs. Like, it's literally 3 outs. The baseball is a game of 27 outs, and you're telling me I can get 3 of them taken away? Like, okay.
Okay. All right. See, learning shit already on the first show.
There you go, bro.
There you fucking go. So normally it's early. I don't have one today, but later on in the show, I'll have one. I normally do a segment called the $5 come up. I do it on all my shows.
Okay.
And what the $5 come up is, it's a $5 parlay
Okay.
of like 3 to 4 teams that you just, you put $5 on it and wins you 30, 40 bucks.
There you go.
Then you take that and you all in it on a game. And then, you're almost at like half a unit. And that way you can make something happen. So I call it the $5 come up. That's my little
I like that
parlay segment.
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? So in the future, you know what I'm saying?
Bring a $5 come up in.
We're gonna start. Well, you don't have to give one.
Bro, I'll do it. It's $5. It's not like I don't care about $5. I'm just saying I'll do it.
It's just a little, sometimes when you're down and you like, all I got is $5 on the account. It's a little $5 come up. Here you go, right here. Doesn't always hit, but so quick recap for you guys. My man Cab, he is on. Let me know if that's right. First 5 Cubs money line. First 5 Astros. First 5 under in the Giants game. I left out the who the Giants were playing. Giants and Guardians game. Kind of sucks when you're doing everything by yourself and I got to tap it in.
No joke, man. This is incredible what you're doing. There.
So, you know what I'm saying? I've had a little practice, but I'm getting there. My plays for today. Normally, believe it or not, guys, you won't know it looking at these plays. I am a first five kind of guy. But today, however, Cubs, money line, Astros, money line, Guardians, run line, White Sox, money line. I'm going to be 4-0 today.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You know what? That Cubs kind of is fucking, that Giants game is fucking scaring the shit out of me right now.
Come on.
But I'm going to win some goddamn money today. Cab, we're at an hour.
Nice.
4 games still took us an hour because we're just talking.
It's me, crazy. Bro. I somebody at some point when I come on the show, they're gonna be like, "Hey, dude, you gotta hone it in, man."
Bro, that's a good thing, in my opinion, for my show. I think that's a good thing. I think that shows that even though we just met each other, we've been just fucking talking,
bro. We
chilling
vibe
and kicking it and vibing, and since those
tacos.
No, fuck the tacos. Since the dabs in the back of the bar, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Since
there you go.
That moment right there.
Yep. For sure, bro. For sure.
Here, bro.
Bro, we really have, man. And I like every time when whether it's my show or now in your show, like I love the vibes, man. I love them. I just love them, man. And you don't get that all the time with people. It's not that like some people are bad, but it's just like some people are just. It's hard to go back and forth with. You don't.
All right, now we're talking my sport nut flush. Now we're talking my shit.
Yeah. Hey, same. I love college
football. Man, I got some pictures in my phone. I'm gonna have to go through and figure out get them on here. I got some 8-teamers, some 9-teamer parlays that I didn't hit during football season with like right when it's football and NBA. You know what I'm saying? Right when we're like heavy in the middle of football and NBA just kicking.
So. While you're pulling that up, man, like
no, I'm not. I don't have.
Okay.
Not about to do that shit right now.
Because I've seen you advertise the show. You like as like the barbershop talk, right? Like back and forth. So it's something about just kicking the shit too, right?
Right,
man,
right. Exactly.
Everybody knows it's Jackie Robinson Day. Everybody hopefully knows who he is. Everybody sees the 40. Everybody sees the 42s.
42, baby.
But let's for 1 second, let's talk about something, okay? Do you want to get hit by a 90 mile an hour plus fastball? Does that sound fun?
Never. It doesn't sound fun at all.
And everybody in the chat too, I want you to think about that really quick because getting hit with the baseball hurts when it's not thrown hard. When a major leaguer throws it, that shit hurts.
I couldn't even imagine.
I mean, it's like it's a hard baseball that's 90 plus miles an hour. That dude was getting pitchers would throw at his head every single fucking game, bro. Every game, and
That's
that dude
crazy.
kept coming back and back and back. Dude, that's just incredible. He's better than me because I can tell you right now, after one game of motherfuckers throwing at my head, I would have been like,
Something's going
"Deuce,
on. I'm taking
I'm out."
there's no way I can take what that man took. You know
No.
no fucking way. And that's just one piece.
Exactly. That's just one thing, but it's the
He
one that I
dealt
always
with
think of. It's just like
every night.
what a dude, like how much conviction and how much like passion and like it's incredible, bro. I see people who get hit one time and then they can't, like they're a pitcher and they get a line drive. I've seen it, sad, but I've seen one of my buddies, he got a line drive right off the right off the eye.
Right.
It broke.
That's the thing that kind of scares me about baseball too. You know?
Yeah. So it broke his, what is that, like the clavicle? I don't know what the hell that's called, but it broke the
Something that's not supposed to be broke.
No, definitely not. And he never pitched again, man. He was a good pitcher too. And just to think like that was one time, right? And I know other people that something close to that happened to, and there's 162 games a year. Every single game he came in, people were throwing shit at him from the stands. People were fucking throwing baseballs at him. And
yes, sir. Enough, Alan. My bad. Whatever you show me private, we will keep private, sir. Please believe that. I won't give out the sauce if you don't want me to give out the sauce. But I sure will appreciate the sauce if you give me the sauce, though.
Yeah.
Kenny says in college football, just bet against Nebraska.
He's not wrong there.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, technically, he's not wrong.
No, or in college basketball, bro, just fade him.
Technically, he's not wrong at all.
That's a strike. Sorry.
No, bro, you good, man. This is when we do this show together. This is practically your show as well. You know what I'm saying?
Man, much love.
We're just
man.
gonna vibe out. Gonna give a few plays. I really didn't expect it to go over an hour, but
Yeah.
you know, hey, shit happens. James, I'm sorry, you guys. Did y'all say take Chicago in the 5th inning? No. So I think Cab stayed off this game actually because he doesn't like the White. You talk about the Cubs or the White Sox?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm on the Cubs, but
we're both on the Cubs. You're on the first 5 under.
No. I took the Cubs in the first 5. I got them at plus
Cubs
106.
money line, right?
Just
so,
on the money line, yeah.
Cab is on the first 5 money line. I'm on the full game money line. I'm on the first 5 under, and I believe I caught that at 4.5, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he's talking about the Cubs. Yes, my brother. We're both on the Cubs. Cab is on the first 5. I'm on the full game, and I'm also on the first 5 under. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I caught that at 4.
This umpire is, man, he even knows he's doing bad, man. He even knows he's doing bad. He is struggling right now.
Okay. Damn, this is how good No Flush Allen is. He's already on the next series.
I know. No, man, I'm telling you.
You guys understand that? He's already capping the next series.
Right.
Go follow the homie No Flush Allen. I'm telling you, he shall get you guys paid for sure.
For sure.
All right, Cat man.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get out of here. I sure appreciate that. Y'all follow the homie Kenny too. Y'all check out at Kenny Cab Show. What do y'all do? Monday through Thursdays?
Yeah, that's what it is so far. We're gonna have to work it out. Me and him are gonna talk. It might have to be like a 2 or 3 night a week. Like, cause man, you see how we went over an hour. Our show was over 3 hours, like twice, and it's just like.
Yeah, I was there for 2 hours of each show.
You were with 2 of them on us. Come on, roll this up. Oh, catch the ball, man. All right, 2 outs.
James, my guy. You know, James is a low bagger as well. Says it's his first time betting baseball. So,
did he say baseball or betting in general?
I know it's not his first time betting, so I said baseball.
Oh, okay. I was about to give him some tips.
No, he's been in our show, like I said, since like day one. So I'm going to assume it's not his first time betting, but his first time betting baseball. So appreciate you, Nut Flush Allen, dropping that advice on us, Cab, and I sure appreciate you.
Same, bro.
I normally just do my show Monday through Friday. So
anytime, man.
We'll talk this weekend, figure out when you can come back. Yeah, James said it's his first time betting baseball for sure. I will tell you this, James. Baseball is a very lucrative sport to cap, in my opinion. I think it's more lucrative than football. I think it's more lucrative than basketball. And that's just my opinion, even though, it's not particularly my favorite sport to play or watch. Love the chat. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. James needs a low back form to fill out. Yeah, man, you gotta get it. I seen him. He was in the show today. I don't know how long he's been a low bagger, but
he might be the first. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but man, Nut Flush, him and Jimmy go back. I do know that.
No, not Nut Flush. Nut Flush is fucking OG. I'm talking about James. Nut Flush said James needs a low back form to fill out. I don't know if you're a low bagger, James. I know I saw you in there today, but if you're not, man, go get that application and fill it out and join the fam, man. I've made a lot of money with these guys, from Nut Flush Allen to Dan Kelly to Razor to, Jimmy. Like, I've learned so much over the past years watching those guys show. He says for a long time. All right, so yeah, he knows what's up then. Nice. Appreciate that, Nut Flush. So we'll be back. Me and Coach is going to do an NBA show here real soon. I gave Coach a little break, man. It's his birthday, so he's in Vegas. He's celebrating. So, Coach, if you're watching or if you're out there or you see it later, man, shout out. Happy birthday, bro. Turn up, do it big. We'll get back to work when you come down. Other than that, Cap, plug the show one time before we get up out of here.
Yeah, man. So my brother over there, Kenny, we started a show, Kenny and Cab. We go Monday through Thursday right now. We're going to keep that schedule next week. Like I said, 3 hours a night might be a little much, but we love it. We have a good time. We do some live betting. We cap some games. He does some horses. We talk some shit. We have some laughs. And that's about it, man. I'm Daby Cab, at Daby Cab with 1B. Go follow me. Marley, you're my brother, man. I appreciate you, and I'm here for you anytime.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Y'all know what the motto is. Same thing it was yesterday. Same thing it is today. And that is, let's beat Vegas.
Yeah.
We out this motherfucker.
That's it.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.